Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Shad representing Synchronic Gaming. Today we've got a war going on in the Liberty Bowl. Synchronic taking on Psycho Esports. So in this one, Root Riders are allowed. So we're going to see which one of these two teams end up taking the win. Is it going to be us in Synchronic Gaming or Psycho Esports? Synchronic coming on in first, Simon, to try and get the job done. We have got that jump spell with those Root Riders, the classic Simon spam as we like to call it in our group chat. So let's see how he's going to be able to take down this base. Will he be able to do it in his textbook speed as well, as he is one of the very quickest hitters? Queen over at the 3 o'clock side, King Shy about a 4 o'clock with a Golem to tank for the King. Siege Barracks over at the 12 o'clock side. Root Riders now trickling on in from the 2 o'clock side with those Valkyries as well, pushing on in towards that multi-target in front of our compartment double ricochet area, which is high density of damage, so we are going to have to probably tome over there. One freeze on the Eagle and that ricochet cannon to get the job done. Not looking too bad at the moment as well. Pushing on forward, Warden ability finally popped as that freeze wore off. Beautiful timing, King ability goes off. The jump spell of the King is going to be absolutely monumental right here, picking off that back end multi as well as that monolith if possible. Rage over this Townhall compartment as it gets activated. Townhall goes down. Triple Ice Golem now coming on out of the CC, which is a little bit scary, but are we going to be able to outlast this Townhall poison? That is going to be the main question. We rage up on the King and the Queen as they can push on in on the back end and pick off this monolith. Super Barb's now trying to overwhelm that multi-arch tower at the 7 o'clock side of the base. We have got a little bit of troops remaining, still got that Queen ability, so it's definitely going to be a 3-star with that Royal Champion now cleaning up these final defenses. And look at the time on this, it's going to be a 1 minute 11-second 3-star coming on in from Simon of Synchronic Gaming. First attack for Psycho Esports is now in Loch Ness. Incoming with this one, we have Super Barbs as well as Root Riders and Valkyries, King and Queen over at the 3 o'clock side of the base. A couple of Super Barbs setting off this funnel. We have the Siege Barracks over at the 12 o'clock side. Root Riders incoming from the 1 o'clock side of the base with the Warden directly in behind and that mini Warden as well. Jump spell incorporated for the King and the Queen to push on in towards that Townhall compartment. Keep got a jump spell and an overgrowth spell on this one as well, so he is definitely going for time. So let's see how this is gonna occur. There we have it, overgrowth spell over that Townhall section right there. Testers popping up over at the 10 o'clock side. The Root Riders should be able to pick them off relatively quickly. This multi-arch tower and ricochet cannon not going down is going to be a little bit problematic, as the Queen has doubled away from the King, which is very scary at the moment. Super House coming on out of that Siege Barracks. Royal Champion at the 9 o'clock side of the base as well, trying to overwhelm this base from all sides at the moment. We still have double rage, double freeze and a Skelly spell still remaining. First freeze over that Townhall, but the King has already gone to Phoenix. He's going to be going down very shortly right here. Queen has to pick off this Townhall with her ability. She should definitely ensure that rage on that Royal Champion to push her through this ricochet cannon, trying to aim to get through that multi-arch tower as quickly as possible. We drop a Skelly tank for that multi-arch tower. Hogs are going to push on forward and get the job done, and this should be a 3-star coming on in from Loch Ness as a relatively quick time. Unfortunately, it's not as fast as Simon's, but it's a great opening attack coming on in from Psycho Esports just to add a little bit of pressure. It's still going to be a sub 1 minute 32, 1 minute 33 attack, so relatively fast, even including for this meta. So GG's to Loch Ness for keeping the time pressure up. Here we go, Amir Khan now coming on in for Synchronic Gaming, trying to take down Spiz of Psycho Esports. We have the Root Riders, the Valkyries selected right here. We're going to go for this spam like normal. Now let's see if we can get the job done. We have got the Skelly spell to tank for that King. King's going to go in towards that scattershot compartment right there. We're going to potentially super wall break him in to push him through that as well. We've got the Queen over at the 6 o'clock side. Root Riders coming on in from the 9 o'clock side. Siege Barracks over at the 12 o'clock with the Skelly tanking for that scatter as well. King goes through that wall with that wall breaker. Now takes down the scatter, takes down as well a multi-arch tower. This is looking very strong at the moment for Amir Khan. Can he get the job done? Queen picking off that multi-target inferno with the wall break that was used right there as well. RC now incoming from the 11 o'clock side, trying to force her way in towards that multi-target inferno tower as well. Freeze on this Townhall. We still have a double rage, 2 freezes and a Skelly spell still remaining in our arsenal for spells. We rage up the Queen right here so she can pick off this ricochet cannon over on the back end of the base. Freeze on the Townhall and the multi-arch tower, beautifully done at the moment. RC locking onto that Townhall. Townhall will be going on down. The rage on the Queen was absolutely massive right there, keeping her alive, which is going to be huge for time as well. But she's unfortunately doing the best that she can, which is shooting a wall. Obviously, that's the queen in general. Freeze on that single target Inferno on the back end. And this is going to be another very, very fast triple coming on in from Synchronic Gaming. King will stall up just a little bit. Arch Tower might be a little bit annoying, but we had at 1 minute 20 at the moment. Should be a sub 1 minute 33 star. And there we have it, 1 minute and 1 minute 25 seconds for Amir Khan of Synchronic. Here we go, Burger Boss is now in for Psycho Esports. Siege Barracks over at the 12 o'clock side of the base. King over at the 2 o'clock side with the Queen at the 3 o'clock section. Root Riders coming on in from the 1 o'clock side with the Valkyries right here directly in towards this Queen. Jump spell giving the King accessibility to that Eagle, as well as we'll have to double back for that multi-inferno, but it shouldn't be the end of the world. Raid on these Root Riders, pushing them through that ricochet cannon area, which is very, very damage heavy with the multi-arch tower that was there also. Now let's see if he can keep on pushing and get the job done. King now going in towards that Eagle artillery compartment. He takes care of that CC in the triple ice golem, which is absolutely huge for Burger Boss of Psycho Esports. Queen did unfortunately pop her ability, but she is clearing up this Tesla farm relatively easily. Townhall is frozen again. Rage over that Townhall section as well, keeping everything moving as quickly as possible. Super minions coming on out of that siege barracks as well. We have got that Royal Champion, which is working over at the multi-arch tower at the 8 o'clock side of the base. Rage spell on her to allow her to push on through the base a little bit quicker. Now we have got this Queen who is still alive and kicking at the moment. This is a very quick attack coming on in from Burger Boss. It might just fall short of the speed of Simone, but it's definitely keeping the average attack speed of Psycho Esports up for sure. Very nicely done by Burger Boss, getting the job done, getting that 3-star, keeping the pressure on Synchronic Gaming to keep on going perfect and very quick in this war. Einstein is now in. Zap Lalo incoming from Einstein to take down Psycho Esports Loch Ness. Let's see if he's going to be able to do it. We have 6 zaps and a quake right here. What is he going to be zapping and quaking, and where is he going to start this kill squad, as well as where is this Lalo going to start? We are ready. Let's see what Einstein is going to be cooking in this one right here, having a little bit of a think about it. And here we go, Queen over at the 6 o'clock side, very, very early, poison down. Unfortunately might be a bit too quick. Ooh, we get the core monolith as well as that multi-inferno tower right there, just for pathing. Ice Golem over at the top side as well, with the Queen trying to get rid of these Ice Golems right here, which is going to be a little bit scary. Head on to with the King, assisting to take down that Queen right there. That core being taken down with the Zaps is absolutely perfect right here. Now let's see how we're going to manage to get this one done. Queen should pick off those Ice Golems, no problem whatsoever. King ability pop, look at the value he's going to get with this open channel in the core of the base. A couple of loons right there with the Warden are being pushed on through right here as well. But Einstein, a couple more loons over at the 9. And here comes that fireball. Oh my god, with the quake taking down the scatter. Beautiful attack by Einstein. Oh my goodness. And look how fast this attack is going at the moment. We rage up the loons over at the 6 o'clock side of the base. We freeze that Townhall one more time. We're down to just over 2 minutes remaining on this attack right here. Queen pops that ability, down goes that Townhall. Cleanup is down and around that base. She's going to pick off that Wizard Tower. And this is going to be a phenomenal attack by Einstein to get the job done for Synchronic Gaming and picking off that 3-star against Loch Ness of Psycho Esports. Biz now in against Mark of Synchronic Gaming, incoming with the Root Riders and the Valkyries, this time with an overgrowth spell. Let's see what Spears is going to be able to muster. King over at the 4 o'clock side. We have the Siege Barracks, the 6 o'clock section. Jump! Oh, a very far along jump. Very interesting from Spears right here. Root Riders, Valkyries on in from the 5 o'clock side right there. Skelly on top of the Warden Tower. We send a couple more Super Barbs in. King is going to have to force that ability sooner rather than later. Warden ability goes off, finds a Tornado Trap right in front of those double multi-arch towers right there. RC sent into the Bomb Tower at the 4 o'clock side of the base. Everything is pushing on forward. Queen working her way towards that 9 o'clock side in assistance to that Siege Barracks. Super Hogs going in for that multi-target Inferno Tower should switch over. Ooh, they go for the airstrip in the core of the base, but they're going to lead off to the left-hand side as well. RC still pushing on forward with ability at the moment as well. We rage up the Super Hogs and the Root Riders over into that King compartment at the 9 o'clock side of the base. This is looking a little bit scary at the moment because everything's pathing away from the Town Hall with that overgrowth. But he has got a ton of troops still remaining. 2 freezers still remaining in pocket as well. He frees that monolith right there. He should have more than enough troops to get the job done, I believe. We have got the RC ability that is finally popped off over on the Tesla farm. Should be able to pick off that monolith nice and easily in just a second. Only one scar in the Town Hall remaining. King cleaning up at the top side of the base. So as long as this Town Hall goes down, which it should relatively easily for space, there you have it. And it's going to be a sub 1 minute 33 star for Psycho Esports. GG's to them. They're keeping up the time pressure and the triples. Next attack is in Philip. Incoming for Synchronic Gaming, trying to take down Burger Boss right here. King over at the 4 o'clock side of the base, Queen at the 6 o'clock section right there, and the wall breaker that is going to give accessibility to that King to pick off the massive compartment in the multi-arch tower, and that ricochet compartment. That rage tower is going to be a little bit annoying right there. The King with the Phoenix is going to be absolutely huge in this one as well. Root Riders coming on in from the 9 o'clock side. Now we have those headhunters incoming from right behind, going to catch them into that Warden Eternal Tome. Hopefully, no, it doesn't look like we popped that Warden Eternal Tome, so the headhunters don't get caught in the tome, but it's not going to be the end of the world. Finally popping that Warden ability right here as well. Queen has gone to ability. Skelly spell over on the single target in front tank for that monolith as well. Siege Barracks over at the 12 o'clock work, 12 o'clock side doing some nice work. Freeze on the Town Hall, freeze on that monolith as well. Now we finally get onto that Town Hall. Town Hall goes down. Rage spell right over that Town Hall to try and push everything through the base. Super minions coming on out of that Siege Barracks as well. We have got our Queen still working very nicely. Unfortunately doesn't have any healers, but it doesn't look like it's going to be an issue as Philip is coming on in, absolutely powering with those hogs from the Royal Champion ability with that piece of equipment. Beautifully done right here by Philip. Another really quick attack for Synchronic Gaming, and they're keeping the pressure on Psycho Esports right back for them to 3-star, or this war could be over. GG's Philip. PFG Tom now incoming. Ooh, giant arrow through the base to activate that invisibility tower right there. Super Dragons in from this 2 o'clock side of the base. Siege Barracks over at the 3 o'clock side. Queen still working with that healer puppet, gonna make her way towards that 9 o'clock side as well. We have got one bat spell kind of tanking for these Super Dragons. Also Warden ability pop nice and early. Let's see how Tom is gonna get the job done. We're pushing on forward. Super Dragons can be very quick, but if they start to split or lose momentum, that's where problems start to happen. We have got that Town Hall taken down really quickly. One more Rocket Loon and a Super Drag coming on out of that Siege Barracks as well. Royal Champion now dropped in from the 5 o'clock side of the base in towards that Warden Tower right here. She'll be able to pick off this Eagle Artillery, no problem whatsoever. King ability goes off as well over at the top side of the base. Beautifully done at the moment. 2 more freezes still remaining in pocket at the moment. It's looking like it's going to be quick, but is it going to be quick enough to keep on par with Synchronic Gaming? That's going to be the issue that they're going to have at the moment. Triples don't seem to be a problem. Time is what's going to be killing them at the moment. RC ability finally goes off on top of that Wizard Tower. We freeze that Ricochet cannon and the multi one more time. Scatter goes down. Teslas will go down. Skellies are going to stall them up just a few seconds more, but that could be very detrimental to the time of this attack. And there we have it. We are still 1 minute 20 into this attack, and this is going to be another sub 1 minute 30. Both teams absolutely playing out of their mind for speed, but Synchronic Gaming have a little bit of an advantage. Can Psycho Esports have a very quick attack on their final hit to change the speed directory of this war? Final attack of the war is now in. Mark coming on in for Synchronic as their final hitter with the Root Rider Valkyrie spam. Roots over at the 9 o'clock side of the base. Jump spell for that King over at the 10 o'clock section right here. Where are these Root Riders going to come in from? There you have it, over in from the 11 o'clock side of the base. Let's see how they're going to manage to get the job done. Super Barbarians funneling them in very nicely at the moment. King ability does go off with that giant gauntlet being absolutely monstrous. Will he be able to pick off any of those Inferno Towers with the Ice Golems being a little bit of a nuisance at the moment with that Phoenix bringing back this King? Does he have enough firepower to get the job done? This is looking a little bit scary at the moment. The Root Riders are assisting right there as well. They're pushing on through the base. We have got that Royal Champion that was deployed over at the 10 o'clock side as well, trying to pick off this multi-arch tower and scatter shot as well. Ooh, Scary Spell on the back end, trying to tank for that ground export as well as this scatter. Beautifully done at the moment. Root Riders pick off that Town Hall. They get down that Eagle as well. Freeze on that Monolith as it was absolutely vital. We still have that Queen ability. We still have 1 Rage and 2 freezes remaining. Royal Champion ability still in pocket. Freeze on that Monolith on the back end. One more time. Raging this RC because we know we need this firepower to get the job done, to get through this base, to keep the time pressure on Psycho Esports as well. RC ability goes off. Monolith goes down. RC rushes forward with that haste file right there. More Super Barbs over on the outside both sides trying to pick off these defenses and get this cleanup down as quickly as possible. Freeze on the scatter shot right there as well. Hogs need to get in front of this Royal Champion to tank. Down goes the Tesla. One more scatter shot remaining, and down it will go. RC barely survives. Tesla goes down, and this is going to be a 1-minute 35 triple from Mark of Synchronic Gaming to close up the war for Synchronic. And now we just have one more attack remaining from Psycho Esports. Final attack is now in Anthony of Psycho Esports to close up the war. Will he be able to bridge this gap of time between both teams, or are Synchronic going to be able to get a victory on time? A 3-star is more important right here to keep that star pressure on as well. All the pressure now on Anthony to be fast and to 3-star as well. Will he manage to do it? Queen over at the 6 o'clock side. King going on into the 6 o'clock compartment right here. We have got a jump spell for him. Root Rider is now into the Eagle. Jump spell has been placed onto that Ricochet Cannon compartment as well as the Poison Tower compartment. Siege Barracks was placed over at the 3 o'clock side of the base to try and clear that up. Super Wall Breaker giving accessibility in towards that Ricochet Cannon as well. Root Riders are going to split up a little bit as he catches only half of them in that Warden Tunnel Tome. King doing absolute monstrous work right here, pulling that one Poison Tower away, as well as the Siege Barrack Pekka's pulling the other Poison Tower away, which is going to take less damage off of these Root Riders, which is going to be absolutely huge at the moment. Freeze on the Town Hall. Super minions pick off the scatter right there. Freeze on that multi-target Inferno Tower. Town Hall finally is... Oh, Town Hall's taking a long time to go down. This could be a problem, especially with that Town Hall poison being very strong and slowing down all of these troops right here. Minions pick off the multi-inferno at the top side. Queen is now working her magic and picking off the AD on the back end. Things are starting to look a little bit dicey and a little bit scary at the moment. RC finally popping her ability, picking off that monolith with the Diggy, stunning it and making sure that that mono does go down. But is it going to be enough to get the 3-star on Einstein of Synchronic Gaming, or is Anthony going to fall just a little bit short? No, it looks like he will be able to pick off the triple, but it's not going to be quick enough, unfortunately, for Anthony of Psycho Esports, and they're going to fall just a little bit short on time as well. So if we look at these final battle results, 1 minute 22 to 1 minute 29, Synchronic Gaming get the victory.